Okay, for you early birds, we are just getting the stream going now. Okay. .118.5. Tower, good day. Arctic 245 is with you at gate Golf 2. Looking for clearance to Edmonton.
Arctic 245, Yellowknife Tower, good evening. Cleared to the Edmonton Airport via the Yellowknife 2 departure, flight planned route. Expect runway 16, squawk 3105.
Roger, we are on the Yellowknife 2 departure, runway 16 and squawk 3105, Arctic 245.
Arctic 245, readback is correct. Information Sierra is current. Push and start at your discretion and call me ready for taxi.
Roger, information Sierra, and we'll call you when ready for taxi. Push and start is at our discretion. Arctic 245.
And Arctic 245, just a correction. I've got the ATIS online now. It looks like it's information Alpha. That's current.
Okay, information Alpha, Arctic 245. Okay, just setting up the stream here. Okay, we're about 20-second delay, which is fine. Okay. So, our flight today.
Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, mic check.
Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, Yellowknife Tower, read you 5.
I guess I better
Roger that, sir. Looking to pick up the circuits.
check.
Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, Roger. Squawk 4576 and expect runway 16.
16. Okay, 160 makes it easier for me.
Roger that, 4576 for runway 16, Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November. And just to let you know, the plane to our right is very scared of talking to air traffic control.
160 degrees. All right.
Copy that. I'll go slow.
He likes when you go fast.
$160 it is. Straight out.
And at Yellowknife Tower, good afternoon. This is Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu. I am not scared to talk to ATC and S2 myself. Looking for the circuits.
Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu, Roger. Stand by 1 moment.
What was that?
Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu, expect runway 16, squawk 4553.
4553 and runway 16 for departure, Yankee Hotel Zulu. Thanks.
And Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, readback is correct. Push start at your discretion and call me ready for taxi holding short of Bravo and information Alpha is current.
Roger that, sir. We'll give you a call at Bravo information Alpha current for Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November.
Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu, same to you. Call for taxi holding short of Bravo, information Alpha is current. Push and start at your discretion.
All right, we'll push and start at our discretion, and short of Bravo, we'll give you a call. We'll pick up Alpha, Yankee Hotel Zulu. Thanks.
CYZF. Okay, so 3027. That changed real quick.
And Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, just confirming I'm squawking 4576, correct?
Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, A firm.
Roger that, thank you.
And at Yellowknife Tower, the Yankee Hotel Zulu. Kind of forgot our squawk code. Could you tell us again, please?
Yankee Hotel Zulu, that's 4553.
4553, Roger, Yankee Hotel Zulu.
Okay, no change. Okay, folks. Our stream is beginning now. Welcome aboard. And I just want to show you the flight board. At the very top, this is real data. A scheduled flight for 5:45 p.m. is departing to Edmonton, and it is Arctic 245, which is also our flight, but we're going to be pushing back a little bit earlier than the schedule indicates. But I thought that was good for grins. Okay, so let's take a look. What we need to do is start the APU. So we need to have a source of fuel and start the APU. By the way, that is our aircraft out there. It was boarding by stairs, so we had to get the aircraft nice and cozy and warm before we brought on the passengers, but we have 181 passengers on board today, 4 cabin crew and 2 pilots.
Hold short, Bravo.
Alpha Bravo November, affirm.
Roger that, and it's 2-8, you said.
Say again?
Okay, APU
Runway,
online.
16, you said?
On the bus.
Affirm, runway 16.
APU bleed on. Okay, let's call in the trucks.
Alpha Bravo November, are you able to do a 180?
Yes, sir. We took the wrong turn. My apologies, Alpha Bravo November.
Alpha Bravo November, no problem. Runway 16, altimeter 3027. Taxi via a 180 on Bravo. Continue taxi to hold short on hotel for runway 16.
You're going to be on runway 16.
Roger that. We'll make the 180 down Bravo to hotel, and we'll hold short of 16 for Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November. Our apologies, sir.
Push back facing left. Okay. There's no other aircraft in our way. Oh, they're back there. Okay. Let's prepare for pushback.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Roger.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wait until we're pushed back before we start up. Okay. That's fine.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, we can disconnect the ground power and disconnect the air. So we're pushing back facing left or north?
Locking gear.
Oh, there's a little aircraft trying to go behind us, I think. Okay, let him go first. Okay, nose left.
Charlie Golf Alpha Bravo November, just approaching Odell.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake release.
Alpha Bravo November, roger. Left-hand circuit, not above 2,000 feet. Report midfield downwind. Clear for takeoff from runway 16.
Roger, that's fair. We'll
Roger.
report midfield and downwind. We're clear for
So
takeoff.
pushing at
23 out, Alpha Bravo November.
59. Actually, it's exactly 0000. This is when we push back. So I might as well show you that is our routing today, and a straight shot south.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
And and the ground distance is
On taxiway.
610 miles, and the flight time is going to be
On taxiway.
about an hour and 26 minutes.
On taxiway.
Please set
On
parking brakes.
taxiway.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
So by my calculations, we should still definitely have daylight when we arrive in Edmonton. But I've known to be
Tow
wrong
truck disconnected.
in the past.
Bypass pin removed.
Alright,
Left is clear. Right is clear.
thanks guys. Alright, let's put on those fuel pumps. Okay, and put the packs off. Make it easier for us to start our engines. Okay.
Traffic Golf Alpha Bravo November downwind looking for the touch and go.
Thanks,
Alpha Bravo
buddy.
November, winds calm, clear, touch and go, runway 16.
Roger that, winds calm, clear, touch and go, runway 16.
Clear to start engines.
Roger. Starting engine number 2. And we have no fuel in the center tank. N1 motoring 21%. Okay, fuel flow on.
Traffic, traffic.
Ready, start engine number 1. Into 19% motoring.
November downwind looking for another.
Alpha Bravo November, winds unchanged, clear land, clear touch and go rather, runway 16.
Roger that, sir, clear to touch and go, so got the winds Alpha Bravo November.
Hey Dan, you've been checking in, huh? Have a fun flight. I'm hoping to get one as well, but always I'll play it by ear. Okay, good to hear from you, Dan.
Traffic, traffic.
Okay, Fuel on, engine number 1. Alrighty. Let's get those engines on the bus. Okay. Start switches to continuous. Yaw damper on. Probes on. Electrics on. Emergency. Okay.
So the Golf Alpha Bravo November down. We're looking for one more touch and go.
Yep. We got power.
Alpha Bravo November, winds unchanged, clear touch and go, runway 16.
Change, clear touch and go, runway 16.
Okay,
Bravo
let's
November.
get those packs back onto
And Yellowknife
auto.
Tower, good evening again. This is Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu. We did
And,
not know how to brake,
APU
so we
bleed off.
disconnected, but we're back now.
We can now turn the APU off.
Charlie Golf Yankee Hotel Zulu, appreciate the
APU is off.
disconnection there.
And the Yankee Hotel Zulu, we're still squawking 4553, wondering if we could get taxi instructions down to runway 16.
Okay.
Traffic.
Yankee Hotel
Traffic.
Zulu,
Before
Roger, runway
taxi
16,
generators
taxi
are
via
on, probe heat is
Bravo,
on,
Hotel,
anti-ice
hold short
we
runway
have
16,
decided not
and
to
the
do it
altimeter is
at the
3027.
moment.
Alright,
Isolation
3027 and
valves
Bravo Hotel, short of 16.
are on
Yankee
auto,
Hotel Zulu,
engine
thank
start
you.
switches on continuous recall.
So the Golf Alpha Bravo November looks like we're
We've
going to
still
be
got an aircon. Okay, let's do trip.
Copy.
Okay. So recall checked. Auto brakes, RTO, engine start levers to ident. Flight controls we need to check, and ground equipment is clear. So let's do the flight controls. Right, center, left, center, forward, center, back, center, rudder left, center, rudder right, center. Okay, fuel flow reset. Everything looks good. Change my mind, I'm gonna put the anti-ice on till we get up there. Okay, put the flaps to 5, taxi lights on.
Alpha Bravo November, downwind for another.
Alpha Bravo November, winds unchanged, clear the option, runway 16.
For the option, runway 16, Alpha Bravo November.
Arctic 245, are you with me still?
I am still with you, and we are ready to taxi.
Traffic.
Arctic 245,
Traffic.
Roger, runway 16, taxi via apron 1, your discretion, hotel, hold short, runway 16.
Alrighty, by the apron and to hotel, and we'll hold short 16, Arctic 245. Let's get the show on the road, everybody. Nice to see some general aviation aircraft in the air.
And Yellowknife Tower, Yankee Hotel Zulu, unsure of current position. Could you let me know which way I'm supposed to turn now?
Yankee Hotel Zulu, if you can see the 737 in front of you, follow that.
Traffic.
I follow 737, Yankee Hotel Zulu, appreciate it.
Approaching 16.
Arctic 245, line up and wait. Runway 16.
Roger, line up and wait, runway 16, Arctic 245. Okay, let's do that. So the way we've set up for this,
Alpha Bravo November downwind.
6.
Alpha Bravo November, Roger, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
is we've got
Roger,
a
that sir will extend. You call our base Alpha Bravo November.
Arctic 245, the winds are calm. Airborne, contact Edmonton Center on 135.025. Clear for takeoff, runway 16.
cleared for takeoff, runway 16, Arctic 245. Okay, let's do it. Thrust to 40%. Toga. Forward pressure on the commands.
Alpha Bravo November, traffic departing, report them in sight.
Release
Type
forward pressure.
737.
Got him behind us, Alpha Bravo November.
Alpha Bravo November, extend your downwind as necessary. Remain VFR.
Rotate.
Clear, touch and go, runway 16.
Roger, that sir. Clear touch and go, runway 16.
Positive
Alpha
rate,
Bravo
gear up.
November.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, Bravo short of 16, looking to depart after the VFR traffic.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, Roger.
That's one. Tower, Arctic 245 is airborne, passing 3,000 for 4,000.
Arctic 245, contact Edmonton Center, 135.025.
135 decimal, what was the last three digits?
135.025.
025. Arctic 245. Good day.
Squawk 0416, change to Alonzo.
Edmonton Center, Arctic 245 is airborne, level at 4,000 feet out of Yellowknife.
Arctic 245, Edmonton Center, identified, right turn direct T-tag, then flight plan route, climb flight level 370.
Okay, right turn for T-tag and climb flight level 370, Arctic 245.
China Eastern 110, you're identified, flight level 390, welcome.
So let's do legs and head for T-tag. 370.
West General 11.
K3011, MTD to 14,000, West 166. Center on course 3290, after disconnect computer.
Encore 3258, understand, sorry to hear that, have a good night.
It'll be confusing. I updated to the different runway, but in my FMC, but not on my navigation. My bad. Fortunately, I knew what was going on. Okay, we're set. Flight level 370. Climbing through 6,600 for flight level 370. Okay, let us do an after takeoff check. After takeoff check. Engine bleeds are on. Yes, they are. And packs are on auto. Yes, they are. And landing gear is up. Yep. And flaps up, but no lights. Correct. After takeoff checklist completed. But in addition to that, as we climb through the weather, which I should really look on my scope at. We'll wait till it clears before we switch off any anti-ice and let folks out of their seats. Alright, as usual, I'm getting an insufficient fuel warning, but I think we're going to be just fine.
Air Canada 2701, equal about 100 nautical miles from my airspace. I'll send you a contact when you're closer. We'll have better communication. Alright.
Alright, let's turn the lights on.
Special 312 Edmonton Center, good.
Start seeing some blue sky up there above the clouds.
India is current in Edmonton. You expect runway 30 for travel.
Okay, runway 30 will get India forward to June.
Getting a sense of the distance. It is, let's see, we've got about 560 miles to go, and about an hour and, let's see, 202. Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes roughly to go. Apparently using reserve fuel, but it will be interesting because you know, I'm using minus 17 fuel bias setting. Okay, I think we're clear of the clouds, so let's let folks out of it. Have a good flight. And FYI, today is Tuesday. I'm going to be doing a flight from Dulles Airport, which is my local airport, Washington Dulles, to Montreal on Wednesday for Montreal Wednesdays. And then I'm going to be doing another one from Dulles to Toronto for Toronto Thursdays. So we'll be flying United the next two flights, but today I'm in this really nice Canadian North aircraft that I especially requested from Phillip Hughes, and he was kind enough to oblige and create it for me. So I'm enjoying it. This is my first flight with it, and appropriately from Yellowknife to Edmonton, which is a real Canadian North flight. And not to mention, let's see if they're still on the board. They are still scheduled to depart at 5:45, which is in about 25 minutes. So that flight should be departing shortly, and we just left early. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw my flight board. Let's give it a better shot at that. There's the flight board. At the very top there you can see Edmonton, and it's an Arctic flight 245 scheduled to depart at 5:45 minutes. Right now 5:22, so about 22 minutes they should really be departing. If I remember, I'll check back on the board. Okay, let's get on the VATSIM. There's not another bird in the sky around us. Over to standard. Okay, not a humongously busy VATSIM event today. Northern Lights Tuesdays. Looks like we have 9 incoming aircraft, 3 departing aircraft. We do have ATIS, tower, and approach. And it looks like let's see what they are doing. So it looks like it is runway 30. Is that what we set up for? Yeah, so we set up for that. So we're good. We'll do our setup in a bit. Got the world map on. So I was exploring Canadian North, which is the airline, and they do all the northern latitudes, a lot of different destinations way up north, and coming down to Edmonton. I think they also go to Winnipeg from the north as well. Or maybe it's Thunder Bay. Anyway, it's mostly way up north. So it's kind of special. I think Yellowknife is where the Buffalo Airlines operates out of, in those really old DC-6s. But recently I think they got a 737-300. And Canadian North actually has 737s, but they also are using the classics. So the one generation before the NGs, and I think they operate 737-300s. Whereas, you know, this is a Max 8, so kind of special. They only have one Max 8, and I'm the driver. Well, whoever else Phillip Hughes gives his livery to. Alright, we're passing flight level 308. And our target is 370. Looking at my VNAV page now. Don't have optimal information yet. Oh yes, I do. So yeah, they're calling optimum 380 to 392. It's actually optimum and max. So I think we're comfortable at 370. We don't need to go up. If you haven't already seen it, I did a whole flight for Vectors to Copenhagen yesterday, and that's an amazing routing. I mean, it just so happened, and I don't know if they do this every Monday, but Vienna happened to be doing some training exercises of the air traffic controllers at the same time as the Vectors to Copenhagen. So this is now the second time that I've leveraged that opportunity to fly into Copenhagen from Vienna, and it's great. Love the ATC. These guys know what they're doing. I am like a novice, having to ask them to repeat themselves because they're so efficient at passing on their commands that I don't catch it all the time. But you know, if you don't hear it or you didn't get it, you gotta ask for it, and they were very gentle with me. And flying into Copenhagen, it was also really nice to be put into a holding pattern, just one loop, and they had aircraft spiraling down that loop and then getting sent on to land at Copenhagen. The other thing is
Edmonton Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 1 of Mike 102,000 to flight level 210 with you.
Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike, Edmonton Center, good evening. Continue climb flight level 360.
Continue flight level 360, Air Canada 1.
I had fly Tampa scenery for Copenhagen, and I tell you, the weather was calling for a mix of rain and snow.
Air Canada 2701, are you rolling like this?
And
Yes, sir.
it was that slushy snow on the ground. It's unbelievable.
Air Canada 2701.
I don't know how they managed to reproduce that, but that was amazing.
035.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, I put that on a stream, which is on my site, OKIADT. Okay, looking good. We've got a tailwind of 33 knots right now.
Air Canada 2701, your identified flight level 400. Welcome aboard. Latest information, Bravo's current at Calgary. You can expect runway 17 right.
So we just got across the
17 right, Air Canada,
Great Slave Lake.
Air Canada 2701, correct.
Back on
that.
land.
It'll be actually runway 35.
It's not much to notice until we get to TAG. Alright, we're arriving at our cruise altitude 370. Let's check in on the
Ladies and gentlemen,
departure time.
will shortly be making their way through the cabin.
Scheduled still for 5:45.
There will also be a selection
Still
of
a
goods
couple
available
15 minutes
for
before they
purchase.
depart. We'll see if they're on time. That would be the real world version of my
more
memory.
enjoyable. Please don't hesitate to ask. Now we'd like you to sit back,
7312
relax,
when ready.
and enjoy the
14, 14,000, the Edmonton altimeter 3011.
3011, 14,000.
Edmonton Center, Canada 2701, request start at this 10.
Air Canada 2701, descend initially flight level 280.
280, Air Canada 2701.
Okay. Still using reserve fuel. We're gonna get a coffee and then start looking at our arrivals. Okay, looking on VATScope, we do have one aircraft that's heading exactly to us. So, yep, they're going, actually going from Calgary to Yellowknife. And they are a 737-800. And it's Thorben. He's got tons of pilot experience. So it's very likely he won't hit me. Well, we look forward to getting him on our scope. I have to put my secret weapon on, which is TCAS mode unlimited. I do have it on, okay. Okay, let's check like what my buddy David always tells me. Check duct pressure. Duct pressure looks good.
WestJet 312, contact Edmonton Terminal
Temperature
on 120.5.
for the passengers is about 22 centigrade, which is just great. Cabin altitude is 10, and diff pressure is like about 7.7 something in that line. Okay, let's switch the engine starts to auto. That would be better. Okay, we're looking good there. Okay, looking at Edmonton right now. At their ATIS. Yep, they're doing RNAV Yankee, RNAV Zulu, all visual runway 30. Okay, IFR approach ILS or RNAV or kill anything you want. So mine's I'm setting up for an ILS runway 30. Okay, and for initial QNH here, 3011. Okay, 3011. Okay, so we're setting up for ILS 30. So we want 109.1 for the ILS. 109.
Better good evening, Air Canada.
1.
Air Canada 241
is 300.
Center, good evening. Continue your climb, flight level 380.
Continue climb 380, Air Canada 241.
Okay, check. Now let's pull up the chart. Sorry, wrong thing. Chart for ILS 30. And first of all, we'll do our minimums, which is 2572. If we get that Edmonton is at altitude over 2,000 feet, which we set at our landing altitude, 2572. So we'll put it at 2580 because it rounds to 10. I don't think that's in the real aircraft that way. Still showing insufficient fuel. Let's see what. Let's see if it's getting worse. Right now it's saying we're going to have 1,800 pounds of fuel at Edmonton, and let's have a look what the plan says. Yeah, the plan says we'll have 7,200. And it's getting less. .8. Now it's 1.6. Tag, it's saying we're going to have 2.7. Wow. Is it really that bad? Yeah. I got the landing gear down or something. Let's just see what happens. If it gets really bad, we'll call in for some airborne refueling. But it is looking more precarious. Let's turn off the NPIs. I did turn off my APU, yes. Well, give you that minus 17 is a little bit aggressive, because I went from minus 15 on the fuel by 16. You look at these winds here. It's 342, 28 knots, which is a tailwind. These winds. Winds 343. We're now at flight level. So let's just say a top of climb. We're at 370. So it was projecting, yeah, 29. Basically, it's really the similar wind to what we're experiencing. So
Air Canada 2701, descend further, flight level 220.
220, Air Canada 2701.
10,500 pounds of fuel.
Edmonton Center, good evening, Western 406, finding flight level 210.
Westjet 406, Edmonton Center, good evening. Right turn, direct add box, climb flight level 260.
Right turn, direct add box, Westjet 406, and climbing 260.
Westjet 406, apparently my directions are mixed up tonight. It'll be a left turn for add box.
Left turn for add box, Westjet 406.
I'm not going to worry about the fuel until we go a little bit further, see if it catches up with us. Okay, now let's see what happened to that aircraft that was en route to us. Still en route to us. See if we can pick it up. Not yet. Let's also check on the flight board. Look at that. That flight. It's been delayed. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not the one. Still fine. This is, oh sorry, departure. No. Still showing on the flight board schedule, but hasn't departed yet. Where is everybody? So Edmonton still has 9 aircraft incoming. Yet I only, okay, there's a whole bunch of them coming in from Washington. I don't know. Well, there's like 4 of them coming in. Where are they coming from? Oh, Seattle. Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. not people that I know. So let's take a look at how far away they are. Yeah.
Air Canada 2701, continue descent down
Roughly
to
the same distance that I am.
14,000, the Calgary altimeter 3006.
At 30, we have to come in, I think, the right side. Yeah, we come in downwind on the right side, so the airfield should be to our right.
Air Canada 2701.
And then we're going to wrap around.
Air Canada 2701.
Line up ILS. Okay.
Air Canada 2701, no problem. Continue descent down to 14,000, Calgary altimeter 3006.
14,000.
Okay, what we didn't check was our decision height. Decision height. Sorry, not decision height. Missed approach. Missed approach altitude is
Gulf Empty Jericho
5,000.
Passing 1,000.
Missed approach is 5,000.
Diamond Yankee Sierra Echo Edmonton Center identified climb 11,000.
Climb 11,000 for Empty Jericho.
Okay, let's note down what the frequencies are for Edmonton.
Diamond Yankee Sierra Echo.
So
Left turn direct
the
Gorick, then flight timer.
We'll
Left
next
turn
go to
direct Gorick,
approach,
then flight timer
which is
for
120.5. And then tower will be 118.3. Approach was 120.5. Okay, and
Jet 406,
gate.
ATIS information. Bravo is current in Calgary. You can expect runway 35 left.
We'll expect runway 35 left for whatever.
Edmonton radio, common radio check, please.
Okay, so the gate that we want
Last station calling Edmonton Center. What's your call sign?
is 52.
Edmonton Center, Golf Bravo Kilo. We're on the ground in Red Deer. I'm just wondering, do I need to contact you for taxi clearance or flying VFR?
Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo, Edmonton Center. Hello, yep, the Red Deer Airport is Class Delta. You'd talk to me.
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Edmonton Center, was Creston taxi then for Golf Bravo
There's the
Kilo?
aircraft. 2 left.
Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo, runway 35, and
I don't
the
see him.
clock for you is 0715.
Squawk 0715 and expect 35 for departure for Golf Bravo.
There's no way. We've got 10,000 pounds of fuel in the tank.
Direct ATIS Alpha is current Red Deer. Give me a call right now.
And distance to go is 245, so at the most it's like 30 minutes. How can it possibly be?
WestJet 406, when ready, descend 14,000, Calgary altimeter 3006.
When ready, just send 14,000. Wonderful.
Dude, it's 240 miles, and you're going 400 something miles an hour. You're gonna get there in like less than an hour. So why is it saying that I'm gonna get there at 221 Zulu?
Edmonton Center, what's your 406? Can I get the altimeter again?
It's like still another hour and 40 minutes.
Calgary altimeter 3006.
That doesn't make sense.
3006, what's the 406?
Yeah, up here it's telling me that I'm going to get there at 128. And 128 is like...
Air Canada 2701, contact Calgary, arrival now on 125.
So I'm not going to burn through that much fuel.
25 knots for Air Canada 2701, good day.
Calculating this right, and it's really pronounced. Okay, 5,000 feet missed approach. So let's just walk us through this. We're really going to be in top of descent in 174 miles. So let's just walk through it. Okay, so T-tag. T-tag to arrival from the north. Our first waypoint is going to be T-tag, which is also a holding point. If it was needed, but it won't be needed today. Then next would be Setbu, and we have to be at or above flight level 19. Sorry, at or below 190.
Contact Vancouver Center now on 133.7.
Then Pesco, Vipso, Nautic, and then Kevra. Kevra, let's do it this way. I think you can still see it. Kevra, you can see it down here now too. Kevra, you have to be at or above 8,000. And then Omina, you have to be at 210 knots and at 7,700 feet. At Lobty, your max speed is 210. And no height restriction. Dap it, and then you get vectors.
And Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo starts at your
Vectors,
discretion.
and then you're going to come back to Javon, which you're already on your ILS.
WestJet 406, contact Calgary, arrival now on
you have to be
125.9.
190 knots and at or above 5,000 feet.
Thank you so much for your help.
And then GADAP, which is your approach fix, 3,620 feet. Yep. And then runway 30. So did I get the fixed page for it? Yes, I did. I've got that all set up. Okay. So basically they're going to vector us around to intercept ILS 30, and then in the event of a missed approach, climb to 5,000 feet heading 300, expect vectors, and squawk 7600 in the event of a failure. Climb to 5,000 feet heading 300 degrees, then right turn direct lob T. Right turn. Oh, where's lob T? Oh, lob T right here, okay. So right turn direct to lob T. And execute the approach again. Attempt to contact the center in the event that you have no calls. Otherwise, we'll just expect vectors. Okay, now once we're on the ground, very nice if we could make it to Alpha 4, so, or Alpha 2.
Edmonton Center, requesting taxi for Golf Bravo Kilo.
Alpha 4 would actually be better, so I'm going to do
Golf Bravo
auto
Kilo,
brakes
runway 35, the Red Deer altimeter
Coast along till Alpha 4.
3010. Taxi to apron, your discretion, Bravo, hold short 35.
And what is that?
Taxi Bravo, hold short 35 for Golf Bravo Kilo.
And Golf Bravo Kilo, VFR, what's your intentions? Are you staying in the pattern or are you leaving the airspace?
We're planning to head north.
So we're going to assume that we have the planned
Golf Bravo Kilo, ready.
planned weights. So let's go with 7.2. There's 145.4 will be our weight. 145.4. 145.4. So we'll do a flaps 30. Flaps 30 146. So we'll set speed at +5 on that. So it's 151 knots. Runway 30. Alright, our approach briefing has been completed. We'll keep monitoring that fuel. Well, okay, that aircraft has left. So we are ahead of them quite some distance. The real world flight versus our flight. That's kind of cute. But that was possible during the window for this event to get very close to the actual flight time.
Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo, straight out departure, not above 6,500. The winds at Red Deer are 310 at 8. You're clear for takeoff runway 35.
Clear for takeoff and stay below 6,500 for Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo.
Again, looking at the traffic. Got another aircraft coming our way. And in fact, well, do I see him? I don't see him. Thought if I could do it, we'll look for the real world flight. So 5T245.
39 Edmonton Center. Hello, you're identified. Left turn direct 63 north 104 west. Climb flight level 370.
Climb 370 left direct 63 north 104 west.
Okay. If the position is not available.
Cessna Golf Bravo Kilo, Edmonton Center. I have you at 3,600 climbing, maintained VFR, and do you require flight following down to Vilnius?
Yeah, I'd like flight following down to Vilnius for Golf Bravo Kilo.
Golf Bravo Kilo, roger. Maintain 3013 in the barrel.
Can you say that last call again for Golf Bravo Kilo?
Golf Bravo Kilo, the altimeter 3013, maintain VFR.
Altimeter 3013, maintain VFR for Golf Bravo Kilo.
So that is Canadian North they are their aircraft they're flying. It's kind of interesting polar bear livery, but the aircraft is Boeing 737-300, and it's 25 years old. It was born in 1999. Okay, so you can see that's where they are right now, and if you take a look at where we are, so we're considerably further than them. They were over the lake, and now we are almost to our destination. Still in the air at the same time. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we apparently are going to have no fuel at T-tag, which we should be at in 20 minutes, and we have 9,500 pounds of fuel in the tank. It just doesn't make sense. I need to go back to Mark of Sim Avionics and sort of give this data. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so we are going at 440 knots. So, and we've got 153 miles to go. So about 20 minutes we're going to be
Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike, that's approved. Let me know when you're back.
there, but it says that we're going to be there in 1 hour and 45 minutes to T-tag. So that's just not right.
2406, ATIS information, Bravo is current in Yellowknife, you expect runway 16.
Question 2406, you will check information, Bravo expected runway 16.
Yeah, the T-tag ETA is 246 here, but up here it's 127. And we left very much on time. Top of descent in 92 miles. So I'm going in like a hero, not worrying all these zero projected fuels. So one thing also I want to have firm in my mind. Runway 30. So we're going to be vacating to the right, hoping for Alpha 4. That's why we put an auto brakes too. Okay.
West 2406, you can expect the Airnav Zulu runway 16 with the Aleru transition, and let me know when you have that program.
Roger, we expect the Airnav Zulu runway 16 with the Aleru transition and 2406.
Canada 1 Alpha Mike, back from Mexico.
Canada 1 Alpha Mike, welcome back.
And by the way, can we request on Yellowknife the Airnav Yankee with proper transition?
Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike, sorry, that was the Yankee with off stop?
Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike.
Canada 1 Alpha Mike, Roger, you can expect the Airnav Yankee to be runway 16, off-stop transition.
Copy and Roger, Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike.
Westjet 2406, we are set up with the level transition on of Zulu runway 16.
Westjet 2406, roger. From present position, proceed direct to Alaru.
Westjet 2406, from present position, direct to Alaru.
Okay, there's an aircraft that's passing by us. It's Air Canada 1 Alpha Mike, Calgary to Yellowknife. I don't see him.
And Westjet 2406, when ready, descend 1010,000. The Yellowknife altimeter is 3029er.
Westjet 2406, when ready, descend to 1010,000, altimeter Yellowknife 3029er.
Eastern 110 or 80 nautical miles to descend. Expect ILS approach runway 30, transition lofty.
China Eastern 110, roger. Edmonton status is India. You can expect 30 ILS lofty.
Thank you, and information India on board.
So we are passing that Air Canada aircraft to our left, but I don't see it.
Center Diamond
Too far away.
Gulf Yankee Sierra Echo.
And then Gulf Yankee Sierra Echo,
Possible, could we get 17,000?
Yankee Sierra Echo, climb 17,000.
Climb 17,000, Yankee.
Diamond Yankee Sierra Echo, nearby Fort Smith, altimeter 3018.
3018 for Yankee Sierra.
Edmonton Center, Arctic 245 is about 50 miles from our top of descent, and we'd like to set up for an ILS runway 30 into Edmonton.
Arctic 245, ATIS information, India is current in Edmonton. You can expect the ILS runway 30 with the lofty transition.
Okay, ILS runway 30 with the lofty transition, Air Canada 245, sorry.
Arctic 245, I know what you mean. And then when ready, descend 14,000, Edmonton, altimeter 301.
Okay, 3011, and when ready, descend 14,000, Arctic 245.
China Eastern 110 when?
Set to... So, yeah, and there's the lofty transition. Okay, so let's just cut out the vector then. So, we should be... lofty, so Javon. Dap it. So we don't need the dap it. There we go. Lofty. Over the top of the lofty. Okay, that's the way it should look. We are set up. Very nice. You guys see that? Oh look, now we've got more fuel in our tank. What the heck? No emergency anymore. And now look at this. I mean, yeah, there's some poor calculations going on here. Not a lot of heavy traffic. It's a walk in the park today. I have no excuses for doing a poor landing. Last week, yeah, before 100%. Fix it over here too. So ILS runway 30 is a lob T transition. Okay, so we fixed it on there too. Okay, back to our arrivals. Top of descent is coming up in 14 miles. Altitude hold, you should be there. Come on, dude. Should be a VNAV park.
United 2-3 Edmonton Center, good evening. Can you give me your best forward speed till top of descent? Just what does top of descent?
Edmonton Center, good evening, United 57, review 370.
United 57 Edmonton Center, good evening. United 238 information, Juliet is current at Edmonton. You can expect runway 30.
We have 8 Juliet, we'll expect runway 30 next.
Descent under control here.
Edmonton Center, good evening, United 332, this is level 3900.
United 332 Edmonton Center, good evening. United 5-7, ATIS information Juliet this evening in Edmonton, expect 30.
We got Juliet and 30, United 57.
Alright, descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude has been set. Recall. Check. Auto brakes have been set to 2. Landing data has been set. Chapter 30, 146. And we've done the approach briefing and descent checklist completed.
Edmonton Center, WestJet 49 1000, correction, flight level 189er, climbing 210.
WestJet 49er, Edmonton Center, hello, climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330, WestJet 49.
United 332, ATIS information Juliet this correction. Yeah, ATIS information Juliet this evening in Edmonton, expect 30.
We have Juliet and expecting 30, United 332.
United 23, when ready, descent 14,000, Edmonton altimeter 3010.
Then Edmonton Center A WestJet 143, 14-7, climbing 1210.
WestJet 143, Edmonton Center, hello, climb flight level 320.
Climb level 320, WestJet 143, thanks.
United 23, when ready, descend 14,000, Edmonton, altimeter 3010.
When ready to send to 14,000, you can't speak please.
United 332, Edmonton Center, what's your current Mach?
No, we're currently doing 0.75 for United 332.
United 332, roger, for sequencing, reduced to Mach 0.71 or lower.
0.71 or lower, not sure we can go that slow, but we'll slow down as much as we can. United 332.
United 332, thank you, I appreciate that.
United 1396 with you, climbing through 340.
United 1396, Edmonton Center, hello, squawk 5737.
5737.
See a little bit of ground there.
WestJet 2406, cross
clouds.
the Laru at or above 2,000 feet, cleared the RNAV Zulu approach runway 16 with the Laru transition, and give me a call when you're approaching Laru.
WestJet 2406, Roger. Say again the altitude we're passing Laru.
2,000 or above.
WestJet 2406, Roger, we pass Laru 2,000 feet or above. You will report the Laru and you have the for the RP Zulu 16.
Delta 5900, Edmonton Center, hello, good evening.
Any competing aircraft?
Edmonton Center, November 446 Center Whiskey.
Arctic 245, contact Edmonton Terminal now on 120.5.
Switching over to terminal on 120.5, Arctic 245, good day.
Beach.
Edmonton Terminal. Arctic 245 is with you, descending through flight level 225.
Arctic 235 at arrival. Good evening. Understand you're looking for the ILS 30 lofty transition?
Yes, that's correct.
Arctic 245 for 7,000 at the altimeter 3010.
3010 and descend 7,000, Arctic 245. Okay, very scattered clouds. No major risks of anything. Pretty smooth so far. Famous last words. Nice quiet flight from Yellowknife, and with the real one, the real flight behind us by maybe 30 minutes. I can see the Edmonton Airport
approach,
straight
Charlie
ahead.
Golf Bravo Kilo is with you about 10 miles out from the Charlie airspace. Requesting clearance to transition to the Charlie airspace.
Golf Bravo Kilo at Terminal. Good evening. You're cleared in Charlie airspace. Direct Villeneuve International. Maintain VFR at below 7,000.
Clear direct Villeneuve Airport. Maintain VFR at or below 7,000 feet for Charlie Golf Bravo Kilo.
You got a decel point coming up.
Archer, good evening.
About
1459, 020
20 miles from
5,000.
Delta 1459, identified
look
left
at this on daytime because I can't really make out.
Climb flight level 210.
So we want to
Say
be
right
down
turn
to
or left turn?
210 knots.
Sorry,
at
my
Almena.
apologies. Left turn.
Left turn to the Yankee something.
Okay, over to standard. I mean, over to local. Barometric pressure.
Yankee Zulu uniform VOR to 14.
So the tower is going to be 118.3. Okay, we get that. Getting ready to switch to that. Still got a tailwind. 19 knot tailwind.
210 Delta 1459.
Aircraft straight ahead of us, 20 miles ahead, and about 7,000 feet below us. So probably at around 6,000 feet.
Edmonton approach. What's the current altimeter in Edmonton for Charlie Golf Bravo 2?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you store any electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. The use of such devices could interfere with the electronic landing equipment
Edmonton
of all the
approach,
aircraft.
Canada 202,
In final
climbing
preparation
through
for
3,000.
landing, Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seatbelts are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. Any hand luggage should be underneath the seat in front of you or placed in the overhead locker. I'd like to point out that we can't through the cabin one last time to complete their final compliance check and collect any remaining cups or glasses.
Coming up to our decel point. There's that aircraft ahead of us, a Delta. In the sky and on the multifunction display. Excellent.
Traffic, traffic.
No threat. Okay, visibility is pretty good now. Over onto the legs page.
Clear of conflict.
We need to be at Kevra 8,000 or above. 240 knots. Slowing down nicely. As in Air Canada, I got him on my multifunction display as well, right over here. And in the air, Airbus. And that's the airfield, by the way. You can see it.
VFR at or below 6,000 for Golf Golf Bravo Q.
So we're gonna go around, make a left turn, and then come in on that runway 30.
At bull by level correction crossing 170, descending 140.
China Eastern 110 at arrival gate evening, descend 7,000 at
next 210 knots. We're going to have to do flaps
altimeter 3010,
before Omina.
China Eastern 110.
China Eastern 110, speed restriction cancel.
That's right
Star,
now.
maintaining your best forward approach speed of 10,000.
Best forward speed till 10,000 feet, China Eastern 110.
China Eastern 0 to Daniel, the ILS 0 lobby.
Say again?
I understand you're looking for the ILS runway 30 for the lobby, French?
Correction, we have lobby, we expect lobby transition, ILS 30.
China Eastern 110. For Can 202, flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Air Canada 202.
Delta 1459, contact Edmonton Center 135, decimal 02, connect.
35.02, Delta 1459, have a great night.
Edmonton approach, this is Charlie Golf with Kilo Vector, good evening with you, passing 5,400 for 20.
Okay, let's go flaps 1.
Charlie Golf with Kilo Victor at Edmonton, departures identified. Fly running heading, maintain 6,000.
On runway heading, maintain 6,000. Actually, I'm passing through 6,000 right now.
Speed into vent.
Down.
Speed into Victor to stand
and
traffic.
do 110, 210 knots.
Get down to traffic. 6,000. 50 kilometers.
So that aircraft just passed under us by about 1,000 feet.
Victor, clear traffic, climb level 200, turn right heading 10.
Okay, clear to 20,000 and right 120 kilometers.
Arctic 225, descend 5,000.
Descend 5,000, Arctic 245.
Edmonton arrival, United 23 with you on the altitude arrival.
United 23 Edmonton arrival, good evening, on approach planning.
30, ILS 30 transition. We're climbing, descending to 14,000.
United 23 is Roger, thanks. United 23 descend 7,000, Edmonton altimeter 3010.
7,000, 3010, United 23.
Okay, let's do flaps 5.
Captain Cook, take your seats for landing.
Arctic 245, clear the ILS, the lobby transition.
Clear for ILS 30 lobby transition, Arctic 245.
Edmonton Terminal, good evening, United 57 with you, passing through 220 for 16, with Juliet looking to that transition to the ILS.
46.
Yeah, 57, Roger, thanks, 7,000, Edmonton altimeter 3010.
7,000, 57.
$7,600.
Whiskey Kilo Victor, right turn director Limmy on course.
145.8.
Director Limmy on course 4, Whiskey Kilo Victor.
We're still good with that. Here we go. So this is our 10 miles.
Edmonton Terminal, good evening. United 332 descending to flight level 238 for 16,000 on the ALK 3.
Hey, 332 Edmonton arrival, good evening. Expect the ILS to approach to that time.
Okay, gear down.
Expect ILS 30 via 2 at United 332.
Get into approach mode. Flaps 15. Speed brakes armed.
Edmonton departure, good evening. Arctic 238 airborne, passing 3,800.
Arctic 238, Edmonton departures identified. Fly runway heading, maintain 6,000.
Arctic 238, climb 6,000, maintain runway heading.
Okay, localizer captured. Lining up nicely. Okay, flaps 30. And we want 151 knots.
Arctic 238, proceed direction to on course.
2,500.
Proceed direct, smooth good on course, Arctic 238.
Okay, speed brakes armed.
Arctic 245, contact tower now, 118.3, good night.
Over to tower 118.3, Arctic 245, good night. Edmonton Tower, Arctic 245 is on the ILS runway 30.
Arctic 245, Edmonton Tower, hello, wind 230 at 6, clear to land, runway 30.
Clear to land, runway 30, Arctic 245. Okay, let's do...
Wish 223, line up.
Okay, approach at limit set. Okay, approach. Completed, landing, engine start switches to continuous. Speed brakes armed, landing gear down, and flaps set to 30 and green. Landing checklist completed.
223, I don't know if you heard me correctly, it was a 90-second delay.
Roger, 9-second delay, with it.
So we want to vacate Alpha 4. Nice leisurely roll. We don't really need to do any manual braking. Okay, let's get the lights on. Cabin attendants, please prepare for arrival. Whoa, this really rocking back and forth is not good. Looking for PAPI lights. I'd like to see those before I give up the autopilot. I don't see him though, and we're 700 feet.
Approaching 30.
Okay, let's go. Autopilot disconnect. Let's follow the ILS.
Wish 223 airborne contact and departure on 20.5. Wind 230 at 6, clear for takeoff, runway 02.
For takeoff 02, wish at 223 heavy and will contact departure on 1205. Wish at 223 heavy at very night.
300. Approaching minimums.
Okay, auto throttle disconnect.
200 minimums.
We're fine.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, reverse is normal.
Traffic.
Okay, manual braking. Don't want to miss Alpha 4. 60 knots.
Approaching 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will take the captain a few moments to taxi to the gate, and we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate. That will be the only indication
Arctic
that it is safe to get up
245
and move
has
about the cabin.
vacated runway 30
We
at Alpha
ask that you
4.
keep the aisle clear of any hand luggage.
Arctic
This is
245,
determination of our
Edmonton
flight,
Airport
so
tonight.
we ask that you check the seatbelt pockets
At
and
gate
overhead lockers for
52.
any articles you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening overhead
Arctic
lockers.
245, gate
Items may have
52
shifted
is
during
currently
our
occupied,
flight.
but the gate
On
will
behalf
have
of
to
the
keep
captain and
50
his crew,
knots so
we
you
would
can
like to
text
thank you for
Alpha
flying with us
Oscar.
and wish you all a
8
pleasant
runway
stay.
discretion.
Thank you.
Okay, Roger. We'll taxi to a gate at my discretion. Arctic 245. Okay, 245. 52 is taken.
Edmonton, good evening. Attend 225, requesting airport to Calgary, destination Juliet.
How about we take We'll just
Air
pick
Canada 225, Edmonton Tower, hello, cleared to Vancouver Airport 5 to cabin 1 departure. Flight plan to reach runway 02, squawk 4147.
Take the one next to it.
Clear to Edmonton, Gavin 1 departure, runway 02, 4147, Air Canada 225.
Air Canada 225, to confirm you were cleared to Vancouver and not Edmonton.
Clear to Vancouver, sorry. I got my arrival mixed up. My bad.
No worries, just wanted to double check. Read that correct. Information Juliet is current, push and start your discretion, call for taxi.
Information Juliet is current, push start discretion, will call for taxi, Air Canada 225.
Stop it. My normal would be...
Edmonton Tower, very good evening, China Eastern 110 Heavy, established localizer, runway 30.
China Eastern 110 Heavy, Edmonton Tower low, wind 230 at 6, clear to land, rate 30.
Left to land, runway 30, China Eastern 110.
It looks like 54 is taken as well. So that's... There's a 5-6 or something. There's a 5-6. Okay, this is 5-6 coming up.
Tower, we heard 3 down that way.
United 23, you number 2, wind 230 at 6.
Traffic.
Clear to land, rate 30.
We got the
Alright, let's make a hard left turn. Okay, APU's on the bus. APU on the bus. I mean, maybe you bleed on. Okay, new bleeds on.
China Eastern 110 Heavy, welcome to Edmonton, where are you parking?
China Eastern 110, runway 30, vacate with Alpha 4.
China Eastern 110 Heavy, welcome to Edmonton, where are you parking?
Okay.
We expect 80 Alpha.
Parked.
China Eastern 10.
At 150.
China Eastern 110 Heavy, taxi Alpha, Alpha Delta, apron 1 discretion.
Alpha Data 80 Alpha, China Eastern 10.
150. Alright. So it's not blind now, friend here. And let's try to
good evening, United
get
57
some
with you,
ground power.
308.5 miles.
United 57, unit number 2, wind 230 at 6, clear to land, retrieve 0.
Ground power, ground air.
Number 2, for 30, clear to land, United 57.
Let's turn on the ground power. Okay. So now we can turn the APU off. Okay, we should be on ground power now. Yep. Lights, anti-collision off. Backs we can leave where they are for now because we're getting air as well. Okay, let's let the folks out of their seats and request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Here comes the air bridge. Nice situation here.
United 23, welcome to Edmonton, where are you parking?
We're just going to go straight in.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, United 23. Give where the A340 passing from your left to right, taxi Alpha, Alpha Delta, going into discretion.
Okay, so
Give way to the A340 and we'll go Alpha, Alpha Delta, Delta, United 23.
let's get our set times. So we took off at 0012, like 12 minutes after our pushback, and we landed at 0142. Fuel remaining is 7,537 pounds, and elapsed time was 1 hour.
Edmonton Tower, good evening, United 332, establish ILS 30.
Now, if you just want to compare that
United 332, number 2,
to the plan,
230 at 6, clear to land, runway 30.
okay, fuel remaining 7,500 pounds, and it's 7,002. So, you know what? I think that adjustment I made is just about right. 7.5. Look at that, only 300 pounds extra. And, you know, that might be accounted for by the fact that we took off facing south rather than facing north. Okay. Well, folks are disembarking. The only slight hiccup was we needed to get a different gate. And just for grins, what we're going to do now is take a look at the progress of the real aircraft. So, here it is. So he's now going to be shortly getting into the arrivals procedure into Edmonton. I wonder which runway he's going to land at. That's a good question. Anyway, nice to be in the air at the same time as the flight that we're emulating. Okay, guys. Well, thanks very much for joining. If you've got... Oh, wow. What is this? Sorry. Uzbekistan. Oh, that's awesome. GGGHHH. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't catch you earlier.
Tower, United 57 is on Alpha 2, looking to park straight ahead.
Okay. Well, guys, great flight.
United 57.
Join me tomorrow on the
Alpha Delta April registration.
The Montreal event
Alpha Delta
from Dulles
United
International
57.
Airport. I'll be in United aircraft, and then for Thursday I'll be in another United aircraft flying from Dulles to Toronto. Ciao for now.